Hey guys, it's Homestead Dad here again. So, it's snowing, and it's actually going to snow. We're supposed to get like 3 to 5 more inches tonight, and then tomorrow it's going to start raining and icing, and it's going to be a mess. So, I'm trying to keep the driveway relatively clear so that I can get the tractor out and keep us able to get in and out when we need to. In the meantime, I think I've mentioned these gloves several times on the video log here. These gloves are awesome. They're waterproof. They're really warm. But when I'm, trekking buckets of water from the hydrant to over here, I don't have to worry if there's a little bit of water splashes on my gloves because they're waterproof. And say a prayer for me this winter. A couple of winters ago, we actually had the hydrant froze, and it's not supposed to freeze. And it's kind of getting to that point right now where it kind of sticks a little bit. So I'm hoping that it doesn't freeze, because then I've got to start getting water from inside, and it just takes a lot longer and it's a lot more difficult. So hopefully we don't run into that. But right now I wanted to show you. So when I built the cow shelter here for milking, it's got 3 sides, right? So it's got this side here, the side right here that it shares with the chicken coop, and then this side here. Hey, Bullseye. So it's actually been pretty warm. Like when I come in here and milk in the morning, I haven't been really cold at all. And I think this morning it was 7. Yesterday it was 4 with a wind chill of -4. I think the wind chill this morning was like -7. But when I'm in here, I keep my gloves on until I sit down and start working on her udders, cleaning them off, stuff like that. And then once that's done, my hands are moving and I've got them on her warm udders, so I haven't gotten cold at all, knock on wood. Still, I want a way to keep a little bit more heat in here. I think at some point, the breeze will be blowing in here and I'm going to be cold. So, I've thought about building a half wall. Hi, sweetheart. She's very friendly. I've thought about building a half wall over here and using this siding. If I can show you guys, I got a couple extra sheets of siding here so that I can build. But my dad had an idea. At their house, on their lake cottage, they have a carport, and it just has the roof, and then for sides they used heavy-duty vinyl tarp, and they can roll them down and roll them up. So in the summer we keep them up, so we can get the breeze through there and kind of be outside. In the fall and winter, they roll the sides down and it keeps the snow from getting in there. So when they park their cars, they're not having to clear snow off. So he had suggested possibly doing that for sides. Well, cows kind of chew on stuff, so I thought that maybe that wouldn't work. But the guy he gets the stuff from, that he had make it for him, lives in Shipshewana area. Lots of Amish people with tons of animals. So I figured, well, he'd know if they were using it and if it was fine. The guy said, hey, yep, it'll work fine. They use it all the time. So he's going to build me a tarp wall that's going to be 8 feet wide and 7 feet tall. So it'll have grommets on the top, so I can very easily screw it up to the top using some screws and some washers. And then on the bottom, it's going to have a pocket to put like a black pipe in, and that pipe can then hold it down, and it's going to cost like $45. It's going to be really inexpensive. So I'm excited about that. It should work well. It was an awesome idea by my dad. So once we get that, my dad's going to ship it to me because he's not going to be home for a while. I should be able to get that up really quickly, and then it'll keep the space even warmer. And I'm going to put it on this side over here. This is the north side. That way, when the sun comes up, in the winter the sun comes up, more at a southern angle, we'll still get some sun in here and it'll help heat it up a little bit. And yeah, I may still have to put a heater in here at some point, the hunting heaters. But so I'm excited about that. And I've been, continuing to put straw in here to give them some shot to bed down. You see the pitchfork over in the corner. In the morning and in the evening when I come in to milk, I just use the pitchfork, and if there's any manure in here, I chuck it outside. If we end up with a big pile of manure out here in the spring, maybe I'll use the front end loader on the tractor and, go put it someplace in a compost pile. I've recently, I've been following Justin Rhodes' YouTube page for a while. I'll put a link down in the description. But he did a video called Permaculture Chickens. And I just ordered it because you can always learn more. And I really like his YouTube page. And I haven't watched the video yet, but I'm excited about it. I've got some ideas that I want to maybe try to implement either later this winter or, prepare for next winter. Using some greenhouses and some compost piles and stuff like that. So, yeah, all ideas we've got going on. But the chickens are staying cold. They're cold. We got a light in there, so they're laying a little bit more. But, yeah, that's what's going on here. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'll be happy to talk to you there. And I'll see you guys in the next video.